My name is Karen Roswell, and I'm the chair of International Women's Day Swindon, and also organiser of the exhibition that's here called Amplify. No, that's a lie. It's called The Female Aesthetic: Women in the Public Domain. And the evening stems out of a conversation that we had around how do we engage with the issues of International Women's Day locally. What is it that we need to do to be able to talk about the issues that are out there for women? And I'm going to be completely honest with you. We really had struggles thinking about what we can do locally. I'm sure you are all aware there's a global campaign or website, and I think Marina would probably be much more versed in talking to you about that if you wanted to know, because she's my go-to person for real facts. I'm way too creative and fuzzy for that. But I'm very good at bringing people together to celebrate an event or to talk about an issue. So what did I want to tell you before I hand you over to Marina? I wanted to tell you that gender parity, and I had to look up the word parity. I was like, what is this gender parity? Isn't it just about equality and equal rights? It's going to be, it's a long game. It's a long game. It's not going to happen overnight. And it takes all of us. Not one or two or somebody in particular, but all of us. And to do it in ways that we can. So for me, it's doing it with a team of phenomenal people who volunteer their time to think about ways in which we can do essentially three things for International Women's Day in Swindon. We do a community festival which takes place here on the closest Saturday to International Women's Day. So we just celebrated it on Saturday. And one of the criteria that we have is that we bring together all the organisations and communities that work specifically with women and girls who work all day, every day, doing what they do to help women who perhaps have been abused, or you know what I'm talking about. And one of the things that we realised is that they don't often get a chance to get together on the same day and network with each other or give across advice on service users. So for us, it's definitely about that. And I personally use the arts to amplify my voice. And I'm thrilled that this evening, 3 of the artists in the exhibition are here, and one of them is going to be on the panel this evening. The overarching theme, be bold for change. Anybody being bold for change? Yes, all of us, I do feel. I'm going to hand this over to Marina now because you need to hear from her. And then after Marina's finished, the panelists will come up and we're going to hear from them. I think I have probably forgotten something, but oh well, like I said, I'm not so good at this sort of stuff.
Anything to say about the exhibition that is happening until the end of the month, which is women stepping out into the public domain?
Thank you. So like I said, I work with a phenomenal team who remind me of things that need to be said, and quite right that the theme for the female aesthetic, women in the public domain, and how this event comes out of that. Oh, and thanks for the sponsorship, Arts Council England and Abbey Communications and True North. These artists who are in this show have been working in the public domain for over 20, if not 30 years. And their work is from our local archive. Back when Swindon used to be called Thamesdown Public Archive, Public Unit. Oh, Lord have mercy. Sorry, Mum, I'll try again. Back when it was Thamesdown Public Arts Unit, in the borough of Swindon, there are many public art pieces, and many of the artists that were here back in the 80s and 90s working. I get so anxious. Marina, I'm going to be around for a while, so please ask me any questions about that. Thank you. Thank you.